Alright, how's it going, everybody? It is the Cheesecake Trent Sneed up here in the booth with the Pizza Boy, Andrew Beach, and welcome to round number 4, of Sidewinder Racing League's Legend Series. We're here at Irwindale Speedway in California. The inner-outer configuration. I just chugged like half a thing of Dr. Pepper, so I'm going to be fighting that for the next 5-10 minutes probably. But if y'all have never seen this layout, it is quite interesting. As you can see, you take the smaller bull ring 3 and 4, and then you run the actual half mile 1 and 2. And it is also a really, really close field. Everyone separated by 2/10 at the max, and the top 3 separated by just at a 10th. Andrew, what do you think? How do you think that's gonna go further into this program of racing?
Honestly, I'm not sure. It's definitely gonna be about saving your tire here. This is I spent the entire practice in a test drive, absolutely just screwing off, and tire wear's pretty important. So I might have completely missed what you said there.
Yes, Andrew, we do.
I was trying to get everything closed out.
And one thing I do want to mention here, what in the crap? That is a first.
Bit rate going bad.
Oh, it's been doing that. I am recording a backup right now. It appears my internet is, in fact, hitting the pooper. Hopefully it fixes itself, but I just watched the bit rate. It's set to be 5,000. I just watched it go from 1,000, give me an error, and then it jumped to 43,000. So I feel like
nice.
I just watched Chernobyl Reactor 4 for a half second there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew, we do a
I'm
top
all
3.
set up. Dude, that threw me off so bad. Not gonna lie. You said Andrew, and I was like, whoa. Must be serious. He said my first name.
As Adam Crozier,
Oh.
Scott Elston, jumps to the top of the board.
Getting everything set up here so I
Kelly
can see
Hyatt.
chat and we can respond.
Looking for a career win number uno. He jumps up to second on the board. 16, Andrew Gilliland jumps to the top of the chart. Frames drop detected over 25% over the last 2 minutes. Yes, I'm aware my internet is hitting the pooper. This is nothing new, unfortunately.
If you've been around for a long time, you'll know that me and Trenton struggled with internet issues a lot. Unfortunately, living out in the middle of nowhere, Alabama, doesn't scream great internet connection. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's interesting how that works.
It is. It's one of life's greatest mysteries. There's Cliff Mullins out on track now. He's jumped into his car.
As long as it stays under at a grand total of probably 20%.
Crazy fast, Andrew. Awesome job.
I don't think I'll have to do a complete re-upload.
As Cliff now coming out on track, getting that little pissed off Hornet up to speed.
Andrew also recently learned that these things are motorcycle engines.
Didn't know that before tonight. Cliff down into 3 and 4 here.
Gonna use every bit of the racetrack.
First lap right here. It's gonna move him up to pole for the moment with an 18.061. All right, for the field tonight, just know I'm picking Cliff Mullins as my pick, so he will not win the race tonight. Cliff, if you're watching this in the replay, just remind me that the stream is why you're sending me cuss words.
I am going to go do the speech now. This is week 4 for the Sidewinder Legends Series here at Irwindale. 1 fast repair, 2 extra sets of tires, 40% fuel, I believe 125 laps on the feature.
So, Trenton, would you
everyone.
like to pull in our pole sitters since they won't be running the heat, or do you want to leave them in chat?
Oh, we'll leave them in chat until we actually do the grid for the feature.
Okay, 10-4.
I'm going to pull up Task Manager and see if there's just something on my computer that's decided it wants to automatically update for no reason.
Steam is a weird place.
And as always, shout out to the boys at Wild Horse for the broadcast.
Thanks, Will, but it may be a tape upload at this point, as my internet continues to be pee-pee poo-poo. But in the words of the Michael Wallace, you'll have that on those big government jobs. It's so
still doing a burnout.
It's so incredibly weird if anyone here has been here since the very beginning of Wild Horse Broadcasting. It used to be that I'd have like 2 megabytes of download and then like 15 megabytes of upload. And now it's more of I get 80 megabytes of download. And the first week we came back for broadcasting, I got like 30 megabytes of upload, and it was beautiful. Now I get like anywhere between 5 to 10.
Now it's got my upload.
Yeah, this thing is struggling. It may actually take us offline.
Well, we're going to do the best that we can till it takes us off. And for everybody watching here, supporting these guys out here, we will have a upload, recorded upload posted if we are taken off air. But really quickly, going to run through the grid right now on the first and only heat. It's going to be 10 laps. Top 4 drivers advance, but everybody's going to make it into the heat, or the feature, sorry. So on poles, Alex Reeling in the 1, followed by the 45 of Will Spark in second. Third is the 33 of Kelly Hyatt. Fourth is the 85 of Scott Elston. Fifth is the 22 of Adam Crozier. And Benjamin did not grid, so there will just be 5 drivers right
I
here.
just realized I left your number on for last year, I'll get that fixed up by next week.
Yeah, I was wondering why I was still number 1.
And that was the Heat starting lineup presented by Labor 12.
Because
Thank
we
you,
won the
Andrew.
championship.
Yep.
Andrew, if you want to post in the Discord that I am having network issues, and if it does take us offline, I am recording a backup right now. Oh, is it only 1 pace lap? Or is the pace truck just... Okay.
We're green. Might need to fast forward just a little bit.
I am fast forwarded.
Alright. Down into turn number 1, Alex Wheeling takes the early lead.
That pink machine, 45, Will Spark, peeking to the inside.
I was trying to type and talk and it wasn't working. 33 goes around. Kelly Hyatt. Don't believe there are cautions in the heats, and if there are, I don't believe caution laps count. Could be wrong on both counts of that, but
He got it back up and going. As Railing has about 2 car length gap already over the 45 of Will Spark. Running back in third is the 85, or my apologies, the 22 of Adam Crozier. Has about a 3 or so car length gap back to the 85 of Scott Elston. As we look off the rear end. It's like it's pretty much kind of the one. It seems like the road course at Phoenix. The one, or the 42, I should say, is driving away.
Alex Reeling just seems to have a good handle on these cars, no matter where they're at.
Good pace.
So he got really loose right there coming off 4.
I was wondering, because I heard, as I blinked there, I heard like a little bit of tire squealing. I was curious, like, did he get loose?
Yeah. The line that he's running puts these cars right on edge with that short wheelbase. So we'll probably see a lot of that tonight. Maybe a few drivers making mistakes coming off turn number 4 there.
So he just about clips the cones. Come to 3 laps to go. Back to right now the closest action we have is between the 22 and the 85, and then they got a decent little bit of separation there. Two to go. That 85, he might have something for Adam. As they come off 4, going to take the white flag. Elston has the run off of 4, heading to 1 and 2. Going for the late apex. Has a run off 2 down the backstretch, looking to the inside. Going to be side by side as they head through 3 and 4. Contact is made. They both go around. It's like the Daytona 500 back in the 70s. The 85 gets it back going first. And Elston
And that was so scary. Come off the 4th corner.
going to get scored with the 3rd spot after late
I did
contact
the same thing.
with the 22.
All right, that will do it. There is a 2-minute warm-up, so I will go ahead right here. So on pole, obviously, will be the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Once we're finished with this lineup, we will pull him in here and have a chat. Second is going to be the 16 of Andrew Gillen. Third is going to be the 1 of Alex Reeling, followed by the 45 of Will Spark in 4th. 5th will be the 85 of Scott Elston. 6th is going to be the 22 of Adam Crozier. And 7th will be the 33 of Kelly Hyatt. Go ahead and get Cliff up in here and get them all riled up before a race. Cliff, it's the boys in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Thought I heard my echo. I was just like, man, do I have the stream volume up? Well,
No,
that was
usually
one
me.
hell of a lap.
That was.
Where'd
Oh,
you
yeah.
pull that from?
Well, I had pretty decent speed, kind of right there, second quick in practice. And this track's really weird. It's the first time I've ever run it in this configuration. And I was trying to run more on the bank, and I realized that the flat down there, where 3 and 4 is really flat, the flat down in 1 and 2 really works well too. So I started using that a little bit there, and was able to put together one hell of a lap right there.
Hell yeah. Well, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Trenton, who's your pick?
I'm not going to pick Cliff.
About to happen. You know what's about to happen right here. I'm about to pick you. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be the broadcaster's curse. I know.
Yep.
That's why I'm not
As long as you're
picking
ready for it.
I know.
I'm gonna go with the Aussie. Will Spark.
Not a bad pick. He does have the force field going for him.
Fair enough. Well, just because we can't have anything nice at C2X outside of the street stock division, I'm taking Cliff Mullins.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Have fun,
Just
buddy.
someone else that he
You got
gets to add to
anybody
his
you want
list.
shout out pre-race?
Yeah, shout out to Jaron. He's sitting in the bedroom right now, and I know he'll probably watch this later. So shout out to him.
Oh, shit.
And shout out to my 3 cats that have been hanging out with me all day.
Hell yeah.
Sharon, I'm gonna have to wreck your dad come Sunday night in the street stocks. He's been kicking my butt. I'm kind of tired of it. So, like, if your dad yells tomorrow night, I just want you to know it's my fault.
Oh, he's already asking to be on the podcast, so I got to figure out a way to put him in.
Give him a headset. Get him a headphone jack, and plug 2 headsets into it, and bring him on.
We might have to do that one day. I don't
Alright.
know. I don't know if today's that day, but we might do it one day.
All right, we'll get you back into team chat.
Yeah,
All
good
right,
luck to you
boys.
too, Will.
That was your
Yeah.
pole sitter tonight, the 37 of Cliff Mullins. We've already ran through the grid. Should be a fun one here. 125 laps here from Irwindale in the inner-outer circuit. or outer inner, sorry.
It looks like a weird egg.
It looks like Darlington.
And I do not like Darlington.
How do you think I made the connection?
Thank you. Thank
You're
you so
welcome.
much.
Hey man, listen, I am just all glad to help you.
Woo, I blinked again. Awesome. Thank you, T-Mobile. Very cool.
Listen, it could be worse. It could be worse. I don't know how, but it could be, I'm sure.
I'm going to blame it on my sister's overpowered hairdryer and killing the entire power.
I respect it.
It fried
Blaming
my
something
modem.
that's not you. Blaming something that's not you. That's honestly the adult way to do this, Trent. I
Oh, I
love it.
know.
Lights are out on the pace truck here. Pace truck heading into pit road.
And by pit
Down
road,
in
it
turns
just,
3 and 4.
it just stays on the main racetrack. And off of 4, green flag in the air. Mullins leads him to the stripe. Alex Relling right on his rear bumper. The 16 going to lose what looks like 2, almost 3 spots in one corner. Mullins leads the way into 3.
Cliff was saying that inside down there in 1 and 2 works out really well, so that might have cost the 16 some spots down in there on the first corner.
Cliff leads lap numero uno as the 16 gets into the 45. Will, I am so sorry.
Oh, the 85 gets collected in it as well. Cliff
Oh,
Mullins, not the first incident here, so the broadcaster's curse has decided to stay away for 3 laps.
no, I picked Will, remember?
Oh no, you did!
That's why I said, Will, I am so
I'm
sorry.
so sorry, Will.
Oh no!
The youngster,
Okay,
the 16, appears to have gotten into the 45. Take a gander at it. He's heading into one. One, the 16's number on his roof's backward. 2, just kind of runs into the back of him. Turns him around.
Real quick for the end of the stream here, Trent. We just got to the wreck, so there's about a 30-second delay.
Oh, that's normal. There's usually a delay.
Okay. I just figured I'd let you know, that way we don't end the stream and cut somebody off.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jump back up front. I was talking about tire wear at the beginning of the stream, so we'll see how that affects these drivers. Tires are pretty stout. We might not see an issue with it. I was kind of just being ignorant, so there's that. 125 laps though is nothing to joke about. I mean, this is going to be, might not be a very long race, but definitely for these drivers it's going to feel long, because it's easy to make a mistake at these short, very technical tracks. You know, mess up your braking zone, overshoot a corner. I mean, it's not hard to make a mistake.
Especially with these cars, if you overstep it, it's just going to go around on you.
Yeah, short wheelbases is what we've been talking about for a while here.
So we get the 1 to green. Cliff electing the inside. We're going to see how much of a disadvantage that outside really has if that 42/1 loses some ground here.
Trenton, would you call these things OSHA violation bathtubs like you do the
Sprint cars, no.
winged sprint cars?
No.
No? Fair enough. Because the 1 is way ahead of Cliff right here. I'm going to back up to him.
Off of 4.
Just trying to force Cliff to
Cliff
go a
guns
little bit faster. Green flag.
Let's watch that 16. Does he chuck it to the inside of Rolling? He's just about
Not gonna
down
be able
there.
to.
Can't make it.
Didn't lose as much time as the 16 did on the initial start. Maybe the 16 just kind of got caught sleeping there on that
Woo!
start.
42 with a run on the outside. I thought he was going to clock the barrier, the tire, or the barrel barrier.
I think somebody out back did.
Off of
Maybe
2.
brushed the wall, thought it was
Railing's
a mistake.
there. To the inside for the race lead through 3 and 4. Alex sliding up. Still 2 wide through 1 and 2. Cliff fighting back.
33.
Whew, they almost made contact. Alex clears in the 16, now sending it in. Ooh!
Oh!
That was close. That was just about contact.
Look,
That was a fucker moment right there.
42 going to lose 2 spots now. Cliff back to the race lead. The 16 of Andrew Gillen trying to reel him back in. What does Railing do now? He's going to give a bonk to the 16.
Cliff Mullins liking them battling right there behind him.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
let him step out if they can get side by side, but
Now what Cliff
looks like
has...
that bonk from the 42 is pushed the 16 on.
Now what Cliff has to be careful is to not grenade his tires. That's going to be something that's going to be really easy to do. We take a little step back here. I think we missed a battle between the 22 of Adam Crozier and the 45 of Will Spark. Just behind Spark, we have
Keep an eye up front and let you know if something big happens.
85 Scott Elston now trying to reel in the 45. As battle for second, just ahead. Here comes the 1. Has around the 16. He's going to throw it back to the inside. And I think Gillen's going to let him have it. Either that or Gillen's going to...
like Gilligan took a... Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say maybe Andrew's going to kind of dive in the corner and get the run off corner exit and try and cross him over, but it does not look like that's what happened.
Well, we were going to say the same thing, so...
It'd be like that.
We have a natural instinct of being able to do that. As it looks like the 42 is trying to run back down the 37 machine.
It's 45 Will Spark also peering to the inside of the 22. Not able to make anything happen that time. See the 16 trying to get a run on the 1 as well. As here sliding tires just behind Spark. Everything appears to be still in one piece for the moment.
Got Twisted Gaming in chat saying let's go 33. Kelly Hyatt currently rounding out the field, running in 7th.
I 33 has
Definitely not an
really...
easy track to figure out.
But Kelly does have a strong run of momentum for the past couple of races. I believe it was he finished 5th, 4th, and then 2nd. Was looking to get in the race lead. But this is a very difficult track. I'm personally not a big fan of it. So may have to wait a bit longer before he inevitably gets that first career win. It is, without a doubt, coming. As battle for the lead. Railing back to the outside of Mullins. Gets a good arc off of 4. Gonna try and send it in on the outside. Gonna dime in the corner. There he goes. Got that diamond. Mullins going to arc it back down, go for the crossover. He's just about there. To his inside. Cliff using all of the racetrack, using the apron. But Railing with a run on that outside, looking to clear Cliff into turn 3. Off of 4, I see smoke. Cliff going to lead the lap. Cliff's line up, just about clears as they come up on, I believe that is the 33. Kelly letting them all by on the inside.
The smoke you saw Kelly Hyatt hit the wall coming off of turn number 4, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
And made contact with the front stretch wall right there.
As Railing back to the inside, going for the crossover. Cliff now goes for a crossover off of 2. Fantastic battle for the race lead. And the 16, Andrew Gillen, if these two make contact, Andrew's going to be right there to capitalize. Right there, I do believe the 42/1 going to be scored as the leader of that lap. Maybe not.
I think between these 3 drivers up front right here, I'm going to have to agree with you. Andrew Gillen is definitely in the catbird seat right here with these 2 drivers as hard as they're fighting.
They could very well be obliterating their tires. We saw it looked like the 1 had a lateral slide coming off of 4 there. So their tires
the next
cannot...
caution, we can definitely pull up here and see what the drivers think about their tires.
They definitely heard some skidding of the tires there. Alex using all of the racetrack. Really sending it in there, using, almost sounds like he's going to go off the chip there. Going way up high. May have overshot the corner just a hair.
It lets him get right back to the bumper of the 37. So if he overshot the entry, I mean, he made it work through the center and exit.
Woo!
Oh, ooh.
Oh, Cliff's even in even worse trouble. He's going to lose the race lead and perhaps second as well. Both Alex and Cliff's cars appear to be losing their handling.
A nice save by both drivers.
Alex got dangerously close to hitting the tire barrier again.
Alex hit the grass right there. He's going to go up high. Cliff might have a shot here.
Woo!
Oh, these drivers are just sliding it around. This is going to be... we're only 30 laps into this. They've got almost 100 laps to go.
Gentlemen, your tires, I do not believe are going to enjoy that, as 42 almost got to the fence there. Oh, Lord.
42's cutting it close every lap.
Yeah, he is. Not as close as my internet, though.
Hit the grass right there.
Oh, he's in trouble. He had to really get out of the throttle, and here comes Cliff back to the inside.
That grass is no joke. He's hit it two out of the last 3 laps here.
God,
Almost hit the wall right there.
I think Cliff's going to be scored with the lap. And he was. Clears him. Alex going for the crossover.
I bet these drivers want to see a caution so they can get them some fresh tires.
It honestly reminds me of the LA Coliseum. Just using all of the track. I think Alex now is kind of realizing using the wide arc that he was doing is not really going to help. He's now trying to follow almost the same line as Cliff. Let's say that he's going all the way up to the top again. Going for that late arc. He couldn't hold it.
Cliff's definitely not able to cut that super short inside lane in 3 and 4 anymore. He's still cutting it pretty short, but
I don't
not
think,
able to get as low as he was.
No, I think what it is, Alex is slowing up too much in order to make that work. You see, he loses a bit of time on corner exit. He makes it up through an entry in the middle of the corner, but washes up high on corner exit. It's kind of hurting him. See, he was sliding.
Got a little loose. And he had to step out of it there. It's going to give Cliff a little bit more comfortable lead. We'll see how long that lasts.
Very quickly, go back here to the 22, Adam Crozier. He's having a battle with the 85 of Scott Elston. Elston appears to take the spot. Will Spark just ahead of this as well. Take a look back to the leaders here. Cliff holding about a 2 or 3 car length gap.
I think Alex hit the wall right there.
Hmm.
I'm going to have to go back and look at that. Yep, Alex hit the wall right there going into 1. We'll see if that gives him damage.
Elston going to the inside of Will Spark for 4th spot. And it looks like he has it. Spark
was about to be able to get by him there.
I'll say Spark looks like may have been in a bit more trouble than we gave credit for. He almost lost that spot to the 22 as well. It's Crozier going up the hill.
Alex Reeling might have gotten the grass again right there trying to run Cliff down.
So right now, my little update on my stream health here, we're right on the threshold of what I did back in the day, to where if we hit a certain percentage of skip frames, I would do a re-upload. I think I will. Good Lord, Alex almost mowed the fence down again. I still think I probably will do an upload. But it's still just right on the fringe. At 37, looks like he's starting to open up a bit of a gap, Andrew.
Yeah. Definitely seeing everybody kind of falling into their own little hole right here, just making things work. They've got 40 laps on their tires, 43 laps, coming to 44 laps on their tires. Like we were saying, tires are going to be very important here. These guys are all probably wanting a caution right here.
Crozier's reeled in the 45, peeking to the inside. This will be for 5th.
So let's get ready to bet you. Trenton started yawning before the show, and that has ruined me.
Trying to get the power
down into the inside.
He got the power down first, pulling right up alongside the 45, nosing out ahead. I think Will's just going to give it to him.
Move right there back Rouge. We'll go back up front. Cliff getting ready to put the 33 of Kelly Hyatt another lap down. Unfortunately, hit the wall. Handful of laps into this race, had to go into pit road, get his damage fixed.
Oh, he's in trouble again.
Did a
The
good
45
job keeping
will
it going.
spark onto turn 3 pit road. Don't know if that was intentional. Maybe going for the short pit. Oh, Alex Railing's around!
Really?
That has to be
Alex Reeling hit the grass
45.
again.
That's got to be absolutely gut-wrenching for the 45. It just come down pit road. That's going to trap him a lap down.
I lost talent. I clipped the grass.
I don't know if it did.
Yeah, it's showing Will Spark 2 laps down.
2 laps down. Dadgummit. I was thinking that the caution had come out soon enough for him to be able to get back out, not lose a lap.
Yeah, Alex just clipped the grass and couldn't hold on to it.
You can do fuel on one, but I don't know about tires.
Okay, so this apparently is a 2-stop race
Interesting.
for these drivers. So that might have
So
been...
you say don't take tires on the next pit stop?
So they might only be able to go 50 laps on fuel right here. As we see,
Hey, Michael.
GFBA. Staff. 28 win. What fuck? We
No.
love your license plate.
Yeah. Michael, your license
Both.
plate's amazing. But what we had there with Railing, it was a... Oh, I had a joke. Oh. So the 42, unfortunately, hit some grass clippings and unfortunately had to lay her down.
Yellow, but I was lucky dog. Can I get that cleared, please?
So we had a classic case of some hog crankers against grass clippings.
Thank you, Will.
So I don't know who's actually scored the leader here. I don't know if like half the field's a
Will
lap
Spark
down.
is gonna get. Will Spark is gonna get one of his 2 laps
Okay.
back right here. Looks like Cliff is gonna be scored your leader. Scott Elston in the 85 will be
Peters, what
second.
lap are you guys on?
16 of Andrew Gillen will be in third.
52.
Fourth is going to be Alex Reeling, Adam Crozier,
Okay, thank you.
Will Spark, and Kelly Hyatt.
Alright, green flag's back in the air, and the field was not caught up at all. That is going to be super unfortunate. Oh my god, Scott!
85 hard into the wall.
What in the fresh summer hell was that?
I don't... Oh, he got loose, tried to correct it, overcorrected it, and
I thought his throttle hung or his brake failed?
I honestly thought his wheel broke and just went straight for the wall, but no, tried to correct it into the slide. Also, Michael said he paid $4 late.
That's cheaper than I thought a custom plate would be.
Honestly, Michael, if you're still in the area tomorrow and you can get another one, DM me. I will send you $40.
Go
for a
on
front
board
plate.
with the 85 here. Look, this is going to be a violent
Would love
encounter.
to get a Helga.
outside.
Ooh, yep. That's a concussion. Well, who that does
Talking
help.
about unfortunate for, we were getting ready to do it again, Trent.
That's going to help the guys that
Oh my
were
goodness.
kind of stuck when they weren't able to catch up. So the 22, pretty much third, fourth on back, they were not caught up at all. So this is going to greatly help them. Who didn't want to see that, though, was probably the 37 Cliff Mullins, who was like, oh my lord, I have such a big gap to the 42/1, I can just drive away. Not anymore.
Yeah, DM me. I'll get your cash up, and we'll get a Hellgoat front plate for me.
As Raylan just made contact with a 16, that's a bit out of pocket. I can't lie.
One person this is also absolutely going to help. I don't know if you were saying it. You were saying how third and fourth wasn't caught up to the field, but this puts Will Spark back on the lead lap right here.
Tail end of the lead lap, but yeah, he's back in this. As we might get disconnected here.
Oh, pace truck is off.
Come on, T-Mobile. I know you got more in you. Screen flags back in the air. Cliff, great restart here. And here comes the one. Pulling up right behind the 37. You want to talk about good license plates? I like the one of the 37, FAFO.
And remember the time we had to tell you what that meant?
Mm-hmm. Well, I figured it out. Just a bit too late. Off of 4, Mullins holding on to the race lead by about a car length. Still right at half a car length. The one trying to reel him in. All over the rear bumper of the 37. A little bit of tire slidage from the 37 to the 42. Looking to the outside. Looking to the inside for the race lead. Off of 4, Alex Railing. Looking to take the race lead into 1 and 2. Cliff trying to fight back on that outside. 16 still chilling right there. It's like a replay of the very beginning of this race. As Alex clears him, here comes Andrew. Right to the inside 37, not quite able to make it work. Cliff now going to try to hold on to that second spot and reel in the 42.
Gonna say these drivers here, they've got 60 laps on this race right here. Did they learn anything to help preserve their tires for this second run right here? So far, it looks like, just like you were saying, they're doing the exact same thing as they were earlier today, but, you know, you never know. You know, these drivers might have found something late in that run that was comfortable for them, and that might be why you see the 16 all over the rear bumpers of 37. He might be in his groove where he wants to be to kind of save his tires a little bit more and not be as loose and probably uncontrollable as he was by the end of that last run.
As right now, my internet looks like it's just completely gone out. I don't know if we're actually still alive. If we are, cool. If not, I imagine this thing probably looks like a slideshow right now. For that, I apologize. We will try and get essentially the race uploaded from a recorded backup ASAP, but sometimes when it comes to my internet, sometimes I'm the windshield, sometimes I'm the bug. And right now, I'm the flipping bug. Sterling now trying to hold off this 37 machine. Is he burning up his tires like the first run? Or did he learn the conservation technique? Really sending it in low here. The 37 trying to reel him back in. Alex getting real close to clipping the grass again. Ooh, Alex blinking a little bit instead of me. Looks like we may have a battle between the 22 of Adam Crozier and the 45 Will Spark. Crozier looking like he's trying to drive away now. 85 Scott Elston is a lap down, so that is not going to be for position. So we'll go jump back up to the leaders. So the 33 Kelly Height looks like he was in trouble for a moment as the leader's trying to reel him in. 42 also got real loose off of 4 there.
I've put it in Discord and everywhere that there will be a stream for everybody watching, so that we can do this. The 33 right up against the wall. Looked like he might make contact, but two leaders right here get by him. Alex Reeling flirting with that grass again.
What'd you say you put in the thing that is going to be re-uploaded?
Yes.
Okay.
I put it in Discord that it'll be re-uploaded, honestly.
Where'd you put it at?
The announcements for the Legend Series.
Okay. So right now, it looks like Reeling opening up the gap just a bit. The question is if he's burning up his tires or not. He is.
The other thing is like we were saying, this is a two-stop race. These drivers can only go about 50 laps, so they will have to come back down pit road.
So the next question will be: is it going to be,
or at the least fuel?
Is it going to be a fuel-only stop, or are they going to take tires? How long does it take to put fuel in the car?
You might be able to get front tires, but you won't get all 4, before you fill up. So it'll be tail up 2 tires. Does that upset the car, or do you just try and save time and
Well, the question,
try and extend that lead?
The next question would be, is if you take tires, what tires is running out of grip first? Is it the front tires or the rear tires?
Yeah. I would think it would be the front tires because they're not gripping the track. But one thing that I learned is you can actually tell. As caution comes out and it's not going to matter, they're going to be able to make it to the end right here. I'm coming down for 4 tires and fuel.
Yep.
But what I was going to allude to is if you go on to the left front and the left rear suspension, you can actually, as they slow down here to let the pace truck by, you can see the wear difference in the front tires and the rear tires.
33 unfortunately went around again.
Hate to see that for him. He's
Let's
been
go,
having
Kai.
a really good few weeks.
The pace car won't slow down.
What?
As they are saying that the pace car is not slowing down. Pace car looks like it's going pace speed.
Wouldn't that be something?
Now it does. Or is.
Because they have extended this caution right here to try and catch up to the pace truck. Everybody's going to be coming down pit road.
33 going to be trying to get one of his laps back.
Trenton, if there was ever a TV show that paid people to be able to say what the other one was saying, we need to be on it.
That 42 is going to get off first. Oh, but Cliff got to the line first. Thought that the 42 got the Jack Lord first, but he couldn't get the power down first.
Well, once these guys catch the pace truck right here, do we want to pull Cliff in and see what he thinks here for this final run to the finish?
Yeah, why not?
Cliff, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, this has definitely been a fun race. Tires seem like they're very important here tonight. What's your plan moving forward into these final handful of laps of this race?
Man, really just, I really didn't need to pit right there, but Alex did, and I really didn't want to get caught with my pants down and not having fresh tires on, so, just trying to run as best as I can, trying to keep the tires on. Why am I on the inside line right here? That doesn't make sense.
16 stayed out here, you'll be third.
Oh, I was supposed to be second. I was in front of Alex.
Oh.
Thought I was anyway.
Oh,
As
well,
the
we'll get you back
pace
down into
truck
team
is
chat.
so
Good luck here.
weird. Has weird restart. It's not scoring the 16 as the leader for me.
It's not scoring him the leader for me either. It's got
Cliff.
Andrew Gilliland 1 lap down.
Okay, well, something very weird has happened. I'm sure it's actually really simple, but we're too stupid to figure it out. But the battle for the lead right
It
now
might have been
between...
something to do with all the... They extended the caution and then shortened it, and it could have something to do with that.
A lap down?
Didn't get out of the pit line the pace car, I think. Or in front of the pace car.
It's
Now.
unfortunate.
Yeah, the pace car passed him.
Battle between the 42 and the 37. As Relling going to try and get around the 16 to actually put him a lap down. .34 coming to 33 laps to go. Alex Relling, your race leader. All over the rear end of the 16. Going to pull alongside down the back stretch. As Gillen looks like he's just going to let him by. Now one car really starting to set sail.
They don't have a full run to go here. I think we're going to see everything that these drivers have. And they're going to give it their all. And maybe that 42 was holding back, knowing he had to go 50 laps to run.
Now that could also be the question of, is he overusing his tires?
Very well could be. 16 is going to go let Cliff by on the inside here.
Looking off the rear end of this one machine. "29 laps to go." So we're looking to put someone a lap down here. 33, Kelly Hyatt, looking to officially go 3 laps down again after getting one of its laps back. Lemon leaders by.
Got 27 laps to go right here.
Very quickly here, try to get one of the overlays. I want to take a look at lap times here.
26 laps to go right here at the line.
Alex, quicker by what looks like 4 100ths of a second.
Cliff knows it's crunch time. I can guarantee he's getting everything he can out of that car. He's following the line. Alex is running, trying to make it work, because it looks like Alex hit the grass again. He's going to slide up and hit the
almost
wall.
around.
Cliff's going to get right up onto the bumper.